What's good? Welcome to Alien Tarot 8888. I'm your host, Priestess. Today we are going to be doing the spiritual transmission for the sign of my beautiful collective, Aries. So first thing we're going to be doing is seeing what is going on with you guys on the soul level. Then we're going to tap into your 3D energy and get some additional messages. Spirit is showing me a whirlwind pool, right? When you think of a whirlwind pool, many people are afraid to get sucked in that pool, but it talks about an energy of needing to go into that pool. So this could be needing to deal with your emotions, needing to go deeper into something, needing to stop running, because again, when you think of a whirlwind pool, you want to run from it. You don't want to get stuck in it, because what, you're going to drown, right? So some of you guys is like, you don't want to deal with something because you're afraid of drowning in it. You're afraid of getting stuck in it, is what I'm picking up. What's going on with Aries? Clearing call, respond to an urgent need, being called into action, listening to spirit. So again, it's like it's urgent. Go into that whirlwind pool, go into that portal, go into that new energy, take that leap of faith. Something is calling to you guys, but there's a level of fear surrounding that, to where you're not answering the call, and it's time for you to listen to your spirit and answer that call. So on a soul level, you guys are being called, okay? We have way shower, live your truth, be an example for others, illuminate the path. So something about this energy, even here, looks like someone is being called into that portal. But something about what you guys are being called to do, it is by you leading by an example. So it's almost like people are looking at you. Maybe you are someone who's gone through something very difficult, right? And you taking that leap of faith to move beyond that will actually help other people to say, you know what, if Aries can do it, I can do it. If Aries can go through all of that, then I know I can get through this too. So it's almost like something about your journey right now is an example to other people. So you may feel like you are going through a lot simply because Spirit is saying whatever you go through, once you go into that portal, you're going to take everything that you've been through and you're going to be able to help those as well. So it's giving me this energy of someone who's been homeless, right? And you eventually you pick yourself back up and you get that house, but then you meet someone else who is homeless, and you are able to give them that advice and give them that energy to push forward and to actually pick themselves up, and then they get a home, and then that energy keeps playing off to the next person, to the next person. So for example, you lost your job, right? And now you finally get a new job, right? And then you meet someone who lost their job, but then you are able to give them that insight and give them that push forward into helping them pick themselves back up and get a job. So surrounding you guys is all about your journey is there right now to help someone else get through their process, to get through their journey. And some of you guys, you may not want to step into this energy, but your path illuminates someone else's path. We have ancestral messages. Ask for guidance. Look closely for signs your ancestors are near. So again, ancestral messages. It's almost like you being that guide for other people, being able to give them those messages from their loved ones when they are having a hard time with listening, they're having a hard time with receiving that guidance. You are able to help them, okay? Help them pick themselves back up, help them, have hope and faith again. So ancestral messages. What else is going on? We have Stargate. It says link to your true home, travel to other dimensions, connect with your ancestors. So again, it's like, notice how it kind of looked like, again, that portal like energy. This is the link to your true home. So if you guys are in this energy to where you feel like your life is spinning out of control and things are all over the place, it's simply because you need to step into this new dimension. You need to go towards this change, because some of you guys, you could have been avoiding a big change. Okay, and some of you guys, again, you're moving into a new cycle, and this new cycle is like, the foundation of this new cycle is everything that you went through. So whether you lost a job, whether you lost a home, whether you had issues in relationship, whether you have health issues, whatever it was that you went through, it's the way, like, it's the foundation for the next part of your journey. So let's see. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see the cards, but okay. Well, that's all I can get, y'all. So let's clarify. Respond to an urgent need, being called into action, listening to spirit. And you guys may feel like you're being called. You know how some people, when they're going through something, they feel like this is for a purpose. Like I know this is for a purpose. I know that I'm going to get through this. I don't know how, but I just know it. It's like that type of energy. Clarify. And I'm seeing this, this woman, and she has wings. And you know how they say when you're an earth angel, it seems like you go through the most, tragedy. You go through a hard life. You feel like the black sheep of the family. That type of energy. But this is all about you guys overcoming this. And you overcoming this, you're able to give someone else the guidance to overcome this. See? We have Empress and Nine of Wands. So some of you guys, you could be experiencing challenges. You as a mother, you as a wife, you as a girlfriend. For some of you guys, these are challenges surrounding your feminine energy. So this is like you healing your feminine energy. Okay, you picking yourself back up. You're answering the call to overcome whatever you have been experiencing. This is warrior-like energy. This is the warrior feminine, right? So instead of you just sitting there, it talks about, again, you fighting back. Okay, you're fighting for a cause. You're listening to spirit. Something is telling you, you know what, there's more for me out there, so I'm gonna get up. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm not going to just succumb to my circumstances, okay? And succumbing to your circumstances will be like, I'm not going to jump into that portal. I'm not going to jump into that hole because on the other side of that could be destruction or more pain or more suffering. So some of you guys, that is why, you've been hesitant on going through that transformation, right? And allowing yourself to really know that there's something on the other side of that, because it's like, you don't it's almost like I don't have nothing left to give, or I don't have, it's like patience, like my patience is running thin. That's what I'm picking up with that. So you are the warrior feminine, and that's why spirit feels like you being in this energy, you can overcome whatever you're experiencing. Then you have the gateway to show other people the way shower, living by example. See, the Fool and the Seven of Cups. So this talks about someone who took a leap of faith, which ultimately opens up several doors for them, several options. So again, you guys being in your warrior-like energy, you guys saying, regardless of what comes up against me, I'm gonna get through this, right? You picking yourself back up, you believing in the impossible. You don't have to be a woman for this message to resonate. It just talks about a warrior-like energy. Then you step into this energy, leap of faith. Okay, you believe in yourself, right? So this talks about you going on this journey. You actually allow yourself to take that leap of faith, knowing that you going into that whirlwind, that you're not going to drown, that nothing is going to happen to you, but more options open up for you. So again, you being able to go through this, and now options open up for you. You are able to give somebody else that guidance to where they say, okay, I took this leap of faith because so and so did it, now I can do it. And therefore more options and opportunities open up for them as well. Like you are able to help people get out of that energy to where they just was so stuck in the illusion that life was never going to change. But then something big happened when they run into you, and they're like, Aries, I spoke to Aries, and they was able to give me that deep insight that I needed to push forward, right? And then that person go through something, and they help the next person, and they help the next person, and lo and behold, you got this train of different energies and different people who have now aligned their life simply because you lived in your truth, you were the example, and you illuminate the path. So again, you illuminate the path for several people because you illuminate the path for yourself. You didn't give up. You're in your warrior like energy. I'm gonna get through this. I'll overcome this. I will achieve this. Clarify ancestral messages. Two of Wands. Okay, you see this person getting messages and illuminate the path. So again, you're now going to be able to receive messages to help other people, but the messages that you're receiving are maybe coming from their ancestors, passed on loved one, okay, their spirit guides, to where all you're doing is just listening to the guidance, and now you're able to help someone choose a different path to where they was choosing the same path because they had, just about given up, right? They were in that verge of just, I'm done with life. But then they meet you and they're like, okay, well, Aries told me that I can overcome this, and Aries told me how they were able to overcome it, and then they follow your path, and then they overcome it as well. But ultimately, you're being led by something higher. Okay, you're leading these people towards their destiny. So where they had just succumbed to the fated life, and what I mean by fated life was fated events that just happen, and they just like, okay, that's just life. They accepted the hand that they was dealt with, and now you are able to give them guidance to see like, no, you don't have to accept this hand, that you can actually get a new deck of cards, like you can actually get a new hand, like you don't have to keep playing these same cards. So it's like they take your advice and now they're aligned with their destiny. And because you took your own advice, you pick yourself back up, and then you align yourself with your destiny. And then when there was a chain of events where you felt like your life was just going in this circle over and over and over again, now you actually go into a new direction where things start to change for you, right? Where you're aligning with your destiny, where you start to feel like your luck is changing. Instead of, you feeling like things are going backwards, you start to feel like things are going forward. The wheel is now moving in your favor. Okay, so let's clarify this Stargate energy. Link to your true home, travel to different dimensions, connect with your ancestors. What is this about? What is this about, Spirit? Three of Cups. So celebration, happiness, collaboration, okay? And it's like there's happiness and celebration because not only did you do this for yourself, you're able to do it for other people. And you're going to meet new friends along your journey as well, who's going to celebrate you, who's going to appreciate the fact that, you know what, I was going through a lot, but just because I met you and I saw you overcame that, you helped me to believe in myself that I can overcome it too, that I can have more, I can experience more, that I don't have to keep experiencing the same thing, okay? And then you're gonna have a deeper bond with your ancestors, and then you're gonna meet new people that allow you to travel to different places and experience new things. We have the Star. Again, this is about you giving people hope again, simply because you started having hope and faith in yourself again. So some of you guys had gotten to a place where you lost faith, okay? And now it's about you having faith in yourself, okay? You being around the right type of people that's good for your spirit. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. So you've definitely been feeling blocked, right? How do I move forward? How do I get this happiness that I want, this emotional fulfillment that I want within myself, right? And it's like all this started with you answering the call. Okay? You answering the call to change things. What else is going on for Aries? Respond to an urgent need. To an end. So again, You needed to make a decision. So this talks about someone who knows what decision that they needed to make and was avoiding it. Okay, and then finally you're listening to your spirit to make that decision, to pick yourself back up, because you're the warrior, right? You don't give up easily. Element of air, so more air energy. So that deals with communication, that deals with your mind, your thinking, how you look at yourself, how you see the world. Okay, the possibilities. So it's like, I'm here thinking of a master plan. I don't know who's saying that, but that's what I heard. So you started thinking of a master plan, whereas before it's like, I can't figure out a plan. Okay, so I'm gonna just sit here. I just give up. But now it's like, nah, I'm thinking of a master plan. I'm not gonna just sit here. I'm gonna pick myself back up and I'm gonna do what I need to do. Okay, and it's like, what actually help you pick yourself back up was like you in spirit. You in spirit. Okay, clarify ancestral messages. Clarify ancestral messages. Clarify ancestral messages. Spell casting. So it's like your ancestors came to help you see the power of you, the power of, you tapping in to your ancestry, you tapping into their messages, you looking closely for a sign, spell casting. Okay, some of you guys literally good at, tap into your spell work. Okay, knowing what rituals and things like that to use to bring forth changes for you. Either way, it's almost like you making a decision. Okay, stop being in between different paths, but you making a decision to go towards your destiny. Okay, go towards that new vision that you created for yourself. Spell casting, which deals with manifestation. Okay, so it's like you took all your lessons and everything that you experienced and created something new instead of settling for the same reality. Purify Stargate. Earth energy. Another 2. So 2s are definitely significant for you guys. Okay, 2s are definitely significant because we have 2, 2, 2. So that's balance. Okay, that's faith, that's balance. That's also duality, shadow and light. So some of you guys, you were just sitting in your darkness, but then you started moving towards the light. Okay, so that's what I see with that. And it's like, because you are now making that decision to move towards the light, it's like you bring your life back into balance. So where now people see everything that you went through and you inspire them to bring their life back into balance as well. So let's get some additional messages. I love this for you guys. You are the way shower. Your pain was for a purpose. Okay? Wheel. Indecisive, allow your life to ramble aimlessly. So that's what I mean. Like right here, see the circle that I kept picking up. Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. So you start out with just allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Just allowing yourself to sit in the suffering. Not realizing that you are the warrior. Not realizing the power within yourself. So you just stay there, right? Way shower. What do we have here? Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So now you realize, okay, if I just saw 1818, if I want to change something, right? If I want this goal that I have for myself, then I need to get up. I need to pick myself up. I need to take a leap of faith. I need to do something that I've never done before. I need to try something I never tried before. I need to believe in myself in a way that I've never believed in myself before, right? It's like I need to do something different. So boots. So this means you pick yourself back up. Okay, so it's almost giving this energy of someone, again, you want to walk across that cliff, but you like, I might hurt myself. Okay, I might break a leg, right? Meaning like I might, although things are not good, if I go in this direction, everything might crumble, right? I might lose my footing, right? But then it's like you realize, like, no, I'm not gonna lose my footing. I'm gonna just take that leap of faith. And you realize that you taking that leap of faith ultimately put you in a better position than you just sitting here allowing your life to, spiral out of control. Okay, ancestral messages. You will receive a gift. So we have box. So you tapping into receiving ancestral messages, like you being able to listen to the guidance from your ancestors, you're going to be receiving some type of gift, right? And then others of you guys, that gift that you are receiving is your ability to channel information from the ancestors and then helping other people. And then others of you guys, that gift is you're because you're obedient, because you listen, okay, listen to the guidance that ultimately aligned you with your destiny. Spell casting aligned you with your power, which opened up a gift for you. And that gift could be anything. It could be finances, it could be support, okay? And some of you guys, it's an actual gift. We have dog, a distant friend is thinking of you. So for some of you guys, it's almost like, again, new friends, better connections, okay? People that are linked to your true home. We have baskets, recognition, right? Rewards for merits. So it's almost like because you answering the call, you're going to be getting some type of recognition. You're going to be getting some type of reward. Let's get some additional messages before we close out. Let's get some additional messages before we close out. All right. So we have funnel, a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So you guys were going through some challenging times because you needed to learn a big lesson. And that lesson was either you sit in your suffering or you pick yourself back up. We have broken ring, parting the ways, either romantic or business. For some of you guys, you went through, like I said, love, your relationship was going through a lot. Some of you guys, your finances, some of you guys, your business, you've been going through a lot, major challenge to overcome, but you had to pick yourself back up. You knew it was going to be a lot, right? You knew, like, if I want to pick myself back up, I'm really going to have to work for this, okay? I'm going to have to believe in this. I'm going to have to trust this, even though, like, there's a part of me that's a little bit afraid, but it's almost like I done been to the bottom. The only way is up. That's what I'm picking with that one. We have butterfly, a change for the better. So it's like now you guys are going to be experiencing a change for the better. To where before you was like, you forgot that you were the warrior, okay? And you was allowing your life to just, again, it was all over the place and you were just kind of like sitting in it. But now it's like, I'm the warrior. I can get through this, you know? And you will get through this, ultimately receiving some type of gift, receiving some type of reward and recognition, because you deserve it, Aries. So that is what I see for you guys from your spiritual transmission from the stars. If you guys liked what I did this reading, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video.